Coast to the Midwest, the echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skull chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Minnesota Vikings.
Your 2026 Minnesota Vikings.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, you're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Right back to him on first down. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's another.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable,
and he's in! Touchdown, Jets.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Jets have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there to get this out at the 30-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Here's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Back to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that'll set up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. Jaquan Jackson deep to return. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going with their second possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Intended for number 85.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down. You're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
17-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
To number 16.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now here's a keeper on his own reel. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Brings up 4th.
So 4th down, and Ryan Wright wanted to punt it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Vikings offense are now ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Jamie Sherwood there to meet him.
It's a gain
This
of 4.
is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. He'll drop the throw. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And the defense can't level to stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Set up the screen with Hawkinson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
They'll look to throw again.
49-yard line.
That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And they'll pick up the first down. A gain of about 4.
4 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
12 yards to go.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Will Reichard on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Now, this looks like a design run.
The quarterback
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a couple. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Jets have the advantage. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing third and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
But it's third down.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll try and throw for it on third and 1. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
That's good for a Jets first down. A gain of 7. First down, New York.
Moving the tight end right. Now give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
10-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Here's pass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets move out on top of 14-0.
Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
3rd and 5.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Check the call.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Jets offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They send the tight end in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. And he is stopped in his tracks. Lost a couple on the play.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Intercepted. And the Vikings are good at their own 32-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that kick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The Vikings offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Results.
Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. Couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jets offense ready to take over once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
It's at the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 2. It's Otten in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
Receiver downfield. The penalty is declined.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now they'll set up to throw. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
47-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance for turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
2 yards.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw taken in. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. As the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Second and 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, which sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
The penalty is declined.
They'll look to throw yet again. Over the top, he's got it. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Riker, good with the extra point. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. Showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's like the first day of school, isn't it? Week 1 of the 2026 NFL season. We're back for year 2 at EA Sports, so let's get into it. And it's the Saints' defense coming up with the big play. They force the fumble, ball's loose, and then the presence of mind to scoop it up, and he wants to score. He will. Touchdown. The Saints, just a little too good in this one. They come away with the win. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the Browns wideout. It's fired.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
From the 34 now, it's
Vikings,
1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up
ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
Go get him, go get him, go get him. Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
12 yards to go.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Jets offense. And their running back set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. drive will start on the ground. He works free, right side. Still going. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. But they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
41, Viking 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
Ball on the 27.
line.
Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Great job here by the quarterback on 3rd and short, knowing that if nothing's there downfield, he can pick this up with his legs. And not only is he able to pick up the 1st down, he gets a whole lot more than that.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Riker is good with the extra point. The Vikings draw closer here. It's 21-14. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Jets take over.
The Jets offense. And they're running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top of the conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. A short one there to Otten. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this out wide. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the
look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Jets first down.
Fakes the handoff and keeps it to himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Yeah, it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
This one is caught by Addison. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's going to let one fly for Addison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The Jets offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They put Wilson in motion. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. He'll take this forward for about 5.
The tackle by Isaiah Rodgers.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, New York.
Jets.
Now pass to tack on the extra point. His kick is good, and the Jets have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that
12
one.
yards. And the Vikings first down.
To the air now on first and 10. We'll try again. It's second and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Fourth down.
Go ahead, go ahead, go, 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 go. You got it.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson.
Justin
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it,
7-yard
and it's
gain.
going to work out for them. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that might have even lost a yard
A
there.
loss of 2 yards.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And there's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
And the Vikings first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try the right side this time. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
And Sherwood on the
2
tackle.
plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw, under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
This one is caught. And goal, they deliver. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time accurately. The result is a touchdown.
So things are a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. So, from 37, here's second down and 2. They send Godwin in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
A gain of 5. First down, Jets.
Quick throw, taken in. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. And the Jets have a first down. Handoff here, up the middle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Back to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Vikings offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A 4-yard loss. Brings up second and 14.
So, 2 minutes to play
43-yard
here
line.
in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man, Jefferson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on third and 1. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll keep it on the ground. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. He'll step up and run this. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Now this time they'll look to throw. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw.
40-yard line.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good for a Jets.
Here is 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here we go. One
Jets.
final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jets offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, New York.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike. And give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
Now give up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5.
Second and 5.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. He'll come up to third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
40-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll step up and run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you break.
And he's in! Touchdown, Minnesota.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. If you can see, once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So a win here for the Vikings. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.